Hello everyone, Brian and PS4 Trophies and Faction Rallies are live in Destiny 2. So choose your faction. I chose Dead Orbit, and I'm going to show you the fastest, best way you can increase your tokens. You're going to have to find tokens for your faction, and then you can of course exchange them just like any of the other faction vendors. You can exchange them for legendary engrams. Unfortunately, they're not the powerful engrams, but I'm going to show you the fastest way in which you can acquire these. And we're going to start off by showing you really kind of a way a lot of people are going to do it, and that is by finishing the public events, the heroic events. When you complete them, you'll actually get 8 tokens towards your faction. And again, in my case, it's going to be Dead Orbit faction. If you do a regular public event, not heroic, it's only 4 tokens that you're going to get. However, that's not the fastest way to farm these. Instead, I'm going to go to IO, and I'm going to go to the Lost Oasis, and then I'm going to go up to the Lost Sector. So go ahead and land at the Lost Oasis here. Get on your Sparrow and head over to about 10 o'clock. And we're going to find a cave. And inside this cave, we're going to find 6 boxes that we need to shoot. Every time we shoot one of those, we are going to get a token towards our faction. Now, hopefully you guys are Dead Orbit. If you're not, maybe don't watch this video. I'd like to help out my faction. We're going to win this thing. Let me know in the comments below what faction you chose. But as soon as you enter the first room here, you're going to see that glowing box straight out in front of us. There's sometimes one up there. There are random spawn spots, but there's very few of those spots. There's also might be one over there on the top left, and then sometimes down by the exit of this room on the other side of this tree, which we'll see once we jump down here. Now, you're going to get usually 3 boxes that are going to spawn in this room. Again, there's 6 total in this Lost Sector, but usually 3 in this room. Sometimes there's 4. I believe my final run, I'll show you one where there's 4 in here. If there are 4, one of the boxes in the next 2 areas won't spawn. So we're going to travel down the tunnel here, that little first area with the little small open area. There's never any boxes there. There'll be one inside the next room that you come into, usually right in front of you right there. So we're just going to go and continue running past these guys. Head down this caveway here, and there's going to be a couple more enemies. We're just going to jump over them, run around them. And then here's the final room. This is where the boss of the Lost Sector is spawning. We're not going to actually touch him. Instead, we're going to shoot the 2 boxes that may spawn in here. Usually those 2 locations right there. At that point, go back to your director, reload the Lost Oasis landing zone, spawn in there, and we're going to go and repeat this again. Now, usually you can only loot the chests inside a Lost Sector twice. However, we're not actually looting the chests, so it doesn't matter. These boxes are going to respawn every time we load back out here, and we're going to zoom back in. There are a lot of Lost Sectors where there are little boxes, little things that you can shoot. There's one on the EDZ near the beginning where you spawn by the church for the first time. But there's only 3 boxes in that one. Now the run is a little shorter, but there's half as many boxes. So I find coming here to the Lost Oasis to be kind of the best way to maximize your time. So now we're back in here once again. So there is no box straight away, but there is one at the top left. There's one down by the exit of this cave. Look up to the right. There's usually one there as well. I've only seen them spawn in 4 different locations in this room. Now, there could, again, be 2, 3, or 4 boxes in this room, usually 3. So once again, travel down this cave. Again, this first little room right here with the water, nothing's going to be in here except a couple people that are going to try to kill you. So just run past them. Next room, there's usually this one right in front of you. We'll go ahead and jump out of here, and then in the next area there's going to be the same 2 as the previous run. So all of those boxes, not in the same location necessarily, but there was 3 in the first room, 1 in the second, and then 2 in the last room here, just as it was the first time. Now I'm going to go and do this one more time here. Let's just kind of skip a little ahead here a little bit. Spawn in the Lost Oasis. Travel down the cave once again into the Lost Sector. Straight away right in front of us there on the top. One on the bottom by the exit of the room. One top left of the exit. And there will also be now a 4th one up high over here. So we got 4 tokens there in a good 10-second period. Now you're going to roughly get between 180 to 200 faction tokens per hour. That equates to about 23, 24 heroic public events. So definitely this is the fastest way in order to get the faction tokens. And you can also get them during strikes. However, you only get a few. So strikes, once again, remain worthless in Destiny 2. Alright, so there was one in the middle room here. Now because we've got 5 of them already, and there's only 6 total, there's only going to be 1 in the last room. So again, there's always 6. Nothing in front of us, 1 to the right. So that's the best and fastest way to get your faction tokens, whether it's Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, or New Monarchy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Hit the like button, I'd appreciate it, and subscribe.